Hello everyone, it's Shanna. So glad you're here today. Now today we're going to be working with something new. We're going to move on and I'm going to be working with Kendra's January 2024 bonus printable. This is a digital card making kit and this is available to Kendra's patrons, the official patrons, all access patrons, and the VIP patrons will have access to this. And this is just going to be so much fun. So what's included in this digital card making kit is you get sentiments, and she's actually labeled that you could use this for sketch 1, sketch 2, sketch 3, sketch 4, and so on. And then she's also got some printables that are going to be Happy Valentine's Day. You've got 4 of those that you could cut apart, some circle, and then each of these are printable pattern papers. And there are 6 of those so that you can work with those and create a set of cards. So I'm just going to start working with it. I'm going to show you kind of how I have it all assembled. So I've got this 99-cent pouch that came from Hobby Lobby, and I've got everything in there. I put my little printout sheet so I could keep it handy and just kind of keep track of what I'm doing. And then I've also got I'll just pull out what I've got in here. I've got all of my envelopes like you've seen me use before for my challenges, 1 through 15 in here. And I've got all my paper cut according to the guide, hopefully. Fingers crossed I got it right. And then here I've taken and I have either die cut or fussy cut or rough cut the sentiments that are included in the digital download. Now, just to kind of give you, this is how mine looked. I don't know, if my print cartridges were full or what, but I was really satisfied with the colors. I know different printers might show them a little bit differently, but I think these are going to be a lot of fun to work with. So these are all of the sentiments. And then I also went ahead and cut some white strips that I thought I might need, because we know that this challenge uses some strips. So I've got some 1/4-inch white strips here that I might need. May need to bring in some other colors, not sure about that or not. And then I've also got some pink pattern paper here. Wasn't sure if I'd use, or cardstock here. Wasn't sure if I'd use that or not, but I've got that. And then here I have got the remnants of the paper. It does print out at 8.5 by 11. At least mine did. And so that's what it's set up for. And then I had the remnants of this, and I wanted to keep it handy in case I want to bring in one of these pattern papers for a layer on the card. And then I brought in a couple of stencils in which I embossing panels in which I embossed some panels in case I wanted to bring those in. And then I also took and used some Distress Oxide sprays, Festive Berry and Spun Sugar, and just did some messy splattering on several pieces of hammer mill cardstock, and thought I might use these for backgrounds. I might emboss them, I might stencil over them, I might die cut out of them. I don't know. This was just part of my planning, and I don't know where I'm going to go with this, but I just wanted to show you kind of how I got started planning for this, and then we'll just see what happens. I don't know what I'll use, what I won't use, what this is going to look like, and we're just going to dig in and get started. So I'm just going to lay this aside and just keep all this stuff handy, and let's just dig into one. I need some card bases. That was one of the things I didn't think about. Okay, so let's just grab one. And this one is where you just take a full sheet and you lay it down on here, and then you're going to bring in a square, and you're going to use actually some strips with this one. So I'm glad that I have those strips. So I need to get my 2 3/8-inch square that I'm going to use on here, and just start building from that. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I brought in this just kind of a lighter pink. I thought it kind of looked good with that color there. And I've got my 2 3/8 inch square that goes on this. And I think we're just going to get started. I also took my paper that I had splattered, and I cut strips out of it, and I'm going to use those strips on this, and I think this will be fun. So I'm just going to get my glue and get this, and you can see I labeled this A1. That's how I do my challenge pieces of paper, so that I can keep track of them. If I would accidentally put them in the wrong envelope, or if my envelopes would spill, I know exactly where to put them without guessing. So I'm just going to get this laid down on there. And there we go. And then this is to go in the center of our card base. So I'm just going to try and let's see if we can get pretty close to center on here. There we go. I think that's pretty good. That piece right there looks like it's about right in the center. Not too far off. Maybe a smidge. All right, so we got that laid down. Now, what we're supposed to do next is to lay our strips on there. I'm just going to get them laid down, and then we'll do some cutting on them. Yeah. All right. I think this is going to be fun. It's going to be different. I don't think we're going to see other card sets that are going to look like this, since I brought in the splattered paper. So it should be interesting. And just get this laid down. I just love playing with paper. I think it's a lot of fun. Okay, now I'm going to try and cut this off where that first line of paper ends, because they don't show it going across that other layer. So I'm just going to grab it and just try to follow the line on my paper. It probably would have been better, and I'll recommend to you, go ahead and lay your square down on your piece of paper and your strips before you attach it to your your card base, and it'll make it a lot easier for cutting. I should have done that, but I think I'm getting away with it here. All right, and then we'll do our last one. Oh, actually we have two. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, and then this one will just be, let me see. Yeah, this one's just going to be just a shorty. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it down, and then I'll cut it. I'm just going to try and cut it. Ooh. Well, that's not too bad. Now this one I'm thinking is a little bit long, so I'm going to lift it up and cut it again. Maybe. See if I can get in there and just trim it just a little bit. There we go. All right, so there we have it. Now this one on here actually says that the Be My Valentine is for this sketch. So obviously you don't have to go by this, but I think for simplicity's sake, I'm going to do that just for fun. And I think this is cute. I mean, it's very simple. But just really cute. So I'm going to take this, and I'm actually going to pop it up. Just going to rub that down where I fussy cut. I'm getting lots of practice at my fussy cutting. I was talking with my friend about it, and you know, practice makes perfect, so you just got to keep trying, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying. I don't know if you can hear my husband in the background. He is on the phone, and he's on actually the room that's adjacent to this. We share the same wall, I guess is what I'm saying. And he's in there on the phone talking, so I didn't know if you could hear that in the background. And then the dishwasher's going. So we got lots of noise going on. Okay, do I have that the right way? Yes, I do. I'm going to make sure it's opening that way. And then I'm just going to get this laid down on there. And I think that is so cute. Super cute. I like it. Okay, well, let's see what we can do with the next one. So we've got card sketch 2. And I've got it here. And I'm going to have to do some work here because I need some panels. So I know I need my card base. I'm going to turn it this way. And this is my piece of pattern paper that I cut. And it's going to actually go like this. And I need a 2 3/4 inch square to go behind it. And we'll just see how that layers up. I'm just bringing in that same paper that I used on the last one. And that'll layer up there. Okay. Now I think this is where I'm going to bring in one of the embossed panels. And I think I'm going to bring this one in with the hearts on it, because I think that'll look really pretty on there. Now obviously it's supposed to have a panel that goes in here as well. So let's just get this laid down and then we'll go from there. And I'm just going to go straight to the glue. I was thinking that I might want to make some cards to send to some of the widowed ladies at the church for Valentine's Day. I think that would be fun. I was thinking I might do that with some of mine because I'm going to have quite a few. Now, I don't know what this would look like on there. Obviously, I have to cut it down some, but I'm just going to think about that on there. Let me see, what do we need? We need a layer that is 2 3/4 by 5. Okay, that's 2 3/4 by 5. And then I need a 2 1/2 by 4 3/4. Okay, and then I've got this. So let's just see how this looks and if we like it. I think that could be fun. I think I could work with that. Now I'm not certain. I don't think I want the pink on pink. So let's just layer these up and see what this looks like. And I haven't even looked at the sentiment to see what goes on here. Oh, it'll be cute. This will be real cute. All right. So I've got that layered up. I've got glue on my fingers. Just going to town with my glue. Okay, and I'm going to get this laid down on here. Try to get it even. I think that looks nice. Oops, I moved it. Let's see. Okay. And then we'll layer this one up. And this is C2. So this was my C paper. And I usually identify, did I do that? Yeah, I identify A, B, C, and D to keep track of them. That way if I forget which is which, I can just quickly look at that. But that's just a little way that I help myself keep track of what I'm doing. And I don't know, maybe you guys don't do that, but it's helpful to me. Now this is going to go here, but before I lay this down, ooh, that looks cute. I'm going to grab my XOXO. And I'm going to get it laid down on there. Okay, so I think I'm going to lay this down and pop that up. I'm just going to do that. That is super de-duper cute. Love it. I'm loving it. I'm feeling like I might need, let's see, get some scrap paper here. I feel like I'm going to need some corners for that because that's not going to lay flat. See what I'm talking about here? It's just not laying flat. Let's see if we can, I don't know if these are too, I think these two are too, let's see. Probably should have, yeah. All right. I'm just going to put some glue down on that and kind of shove that underneath there. And that will help me layer it up. That way it'll lay straighter on there. I should have put it on there before I glued it down, but that'll help. And then I'll put another layer underneath there. There. Okay, that's much better. And then let's just glue these two. I'm going to cut this one down just a little bit. Just glue these two together. And we'll slide them underneath there, and that'll help it to not sag. I don't want that to sag. There we go. All right, that's good. All right, now let's get those foam squares and bring those in. These things are sticky. We're almost to the end of them. Okay. Press them down real good and then just pull off the backer. I keep thinking I'm going to put a little trash can over there on the side of my desk for when I pull these off. I just kind of toss them over there, and then when I get done, I scrape them all off into the trash can. And isn't that darling? I love it. I was so excited to play with this. I think it's just so cute. Let's just keep going. 3. Okay, now this one is a little bit different. We are going to need a 4-inch square. And we've just got these. I'm looking for my card bases. We've just got these pieces of paper right here. And there's not much there. So let's get this ready. And basically it's going to go like this. You're going to have this on one side with something underneath it. And then you've got you've got an option of using that piece or this piece on it for sketch 3. So I need a 4x4, and I'm trying to decide, do I want the 4x4 to be my spatter paper, or do I want it to be the pink paper? So we've got that, that would be an option. Or we have that, that would be an option. Let's see, what are we using for sketch 3? I'm going with that. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to make the strip that goes underneath these, the backers for these. And I think she's got you cutting a 1 by 2 1/4, and then you're just piecing it. But I'm gonna go all the way across is what I'm gonna do. So this piece is 2 1/4, so I'm gonna make it 2 1/2. And that should work. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm kind of cheating. Instead of putting little pieces on either side, I'm gonna just lay this all underneath there and do it that way and get it all lined up. So let's go ahead and just get this laid down on here. That's pretty good. Let's see. I think that'll work. And then it's going to go on here like this. Now, it's going to cover up most of that. I feel like I still want something on this. So I think, let's just go ahead and use this. I think that's really pretty. And if I want more embossing folders, I'm going to have to, or embossed panels, I'm going to have to just bring in some more embossed panels. And I'll probably repeat these 2 embossing folders that I have, because I like these and I think they will work well with this set. So that looks really pretty. And then if we bring that in, lay that down. Okay. I think I'm going to put my magnets on there because they'll press through there, and we'll let that get sit down. And right now I'm going to cut this to a 4-inch square. Okay, so now I've got my 4-inch square that I'm going to use, and I'm going to grab my sentiment that she's indicating this one for sketch 3. So that'll be fun. I think that'll, actually that is about the size of that panel, just a smidge less. I think I'm going to just trim it down just a smidge, just so the edge of that paper will show through there. Hopefully that'll work. Yeah, I just wanted to show a little bit of that paper through there. I think that'll work. Okay, so we know that we're going to need to add some scrap paper for this, just to build it up. So I'm going to do that right now before I get carried away. Just for our layering. And I think I'll only need 1, because this is hammer mill and that other is thinner than what I've got here. So this one panel will take care of it for me. Let's just get this laid down on here. And I guess we really didn't need that piece of paper, but I thought it was fun, so we're going to do it. I was almost thinking about rounding the corners on that. Okay, I'm just going to lay this one flat. I'm not going to pop it up. There we go. Is that cute? Oh my gosh, we've got 3 cards. I'm going to do 2 more. Now this actually called for this banner, but I just don't see adding it. But you know what we could do? I like this one because this one, the love is not fully on there. So I think what I'm going to do with this one is just banner it. And we'll just open our card up and we'll put this right on the inside of it. And that'll look cute. So that is super cute. All right, let's keep going. I don't know how long this is getting to be, but it's going to be a longer video. Let's see if we can do 2 more and we'll go from there. So here's 4. And I'm looking at 4. Oh, 4 is the fun one. I think we'll let's really showcase the splatter paper on this one. I wonder if I should emboss it. Let's emboss it. Okay, so I just embossed it and I need to bring in, okay, so we've got this card base and we're just going to get this laid down on there, and I think that'll be fun. And for this one I'm actually going to bring in some foam tape and give it some stability. Where are my scissors that I cut the sticky stuff with? Right here. Pressing those down. All right, now let's see. This one, I'm going to do it like this, I think. No, I'm going to do it like this. I was seeing how the panels lay down on there because I wanted to show quite a bit of that color. So that's what I was looking at. Okay, so now I need a layer for that and a layer for this and then another panel. Okay. So I need a 3.5 inch square. Well, that's a big one. It's going to go on there like that. And then this one will go on here like this. And then we'll bring in another one that is 2 1/4. Okay, there's a 2 1/4. And what is our sentiment? Let's see, our sentiment is this. So we'll just bring that in. Okay, let me find that. Is that, and it's going to go like this. These are really, really cute. Okay, so we'll just get our papers laid down on here. I try to use a lot of glue on there when you've got an embossing folder so that it will stick really well. There we go. And then we'll do this one. Just get this one laid down on here. And this one is like this. That kind of works out because that gets my heart there, that heart going in that direction. So let's see, do we need... Just going to layer this up right here. Be that one. Just going to layer that one up. There we go. So cute. And I suppose you could have fussy cut those out, but I chose to just make a square and go with it like that. And I think it's going to be super cute. And I'm going to pop this one up. Yeah, I'm going to pop that one up. We won't have to worry about layering. Let's use these squares again. And there we have it. Is that cute or what? Love it, love it, love it. Okay, one more and we'll quit for the night. I'm getting carried away. We'll just do maybe 3 videos of 5 is what I think we'll do. So we need to grab 5. Oh, and this is one of these. Okay. And for this, we are going to need a backer. So I think I will use All right, we'll bring in one of these and then one of our pink bases as well. So we need a full A2 size panel, and then we need a 5 by 3 3/4. So let's see what we've got. This, I'll just bring in my bone folder, get that taken care of. And then we have this panel that needs to go down on here. And I don't think we need to emboss it because just a little dab of it's going to show. So we won't need to do that. It looks like I need to straighten it up a little bit here. So let's just get this laid down on there. Let's see. I haven't really talked much. Okay. So tonight I made one of our favorites. I made floured enchiladas. And I invited my sister over for dinner. And she came over, and my husband had a deacon's meeting, so he had to eat before she got here and head over to the church. And then my sister came, and she and I, we just sat in the living room and ate our dinner rather than at the table. Since Pat wasn't here, we did that. And we actually turned on Craft Roulette and watched the Whodunit. And so that was fun. She has watched the show with me before the actual challenge, but she hasn't watched the Whodunit, so that was fun to have her here and she could kind of check that out. And we just got to visit and catch up. Now we are expecting, I'm not sure I got these cut right, and I think I remember having this little problem when I was cutting them, but we'll make them work somehow. Anyway, we are expecting some snow. Let me see what sentiment goes on here. Oh, here's my list. So we're doing 5 and this Be Mine. So I think I can probably, can we finagle this a little bit? Yeah. We'll just snuggle it up there. It'll be all right. Anyway, so we watched that, and we were planning, I was talking about the snow. We were planning that we were going to play some games this weekend because the snow is going to be coming, and it sounds like we're going to have some weather. So we've already got our game night planned, and we're starting to try and figure out what we're going to have for dinner, because we always have to have something for dinner. I think I'm going to let that, I'm not going to worry about it, and I'm going to let that pattern show through there. Now I know that's not exactly right, and I didn't cut it exactly right, but I think that's kind of fun. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let that show through there, and we'll just say that I made this sketch my own by miscutting that paper. And I think my next one is, the other one is going to have the same problem, because when you cut one wrong, the other one's going to be wrong, because that's how this particular sketch goes. But it'll be all right. It's all fun. It's a hobby, and it's for fun and enjoyment and relaxation. I did mention before that we've got another card making party coming up. I've got my girlfriends coming over and my sister, and we're going to do birthday cards. And that is actually, I think that's next weekend we're going to do that. So I got fortunate. My dentist called today and actually moved my crown appointment up to this Friday. So I was worried that having them come over right after having a crown put on, I might not be in good spirits. So it worked out that they had an opening and they got me in quicker. So I'm going to go Friday and get that taken care of. So that'll be good. All right. So like I said, this is not the intent of the sketch, but I think it's going to be fun. I think that'll work out just fine like that. And We'll just get this popped up. So that's what we've got going on. So tomorrow the boys will be here, and I think it is library day. Was I going to use this for something? I don't know. So tomorrow's library day, so we'll be back to the library. So that'll be fun. It'll be a little adventure for them, get them out of the house. And so there's my 5th card. Let's just go through them. We've got Be My Valentine. We've got XOXO. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you. And Be Mine. Super, super cute. So thankful to Kendra for this extra little bonus of fun. So I hope you like them. I know it was a long video. It was really fun. And check out Kendra's card challenge and join her Patreon and get this bonus printable because it is super fun. Have fun. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.